Hello. Thank you so much once more for joining me on our show, Relationships and All Things Life with me, Ktee Shibambu. I really appreciate you guys. So, since the beginning of the show, I've always talked about relationships, and nothing about life. So, the reason why I came up with the name of this show as Relationships and All Things Life, it's because I wanted to include some life lessons on this show. So that is why today's topic is how to keep yourself self-motivated. All right, so yeah guys, if you are a regular on our channel, you are here every single Friday. Thank you so much guys for joining us. I really appreciate your support guys, I really do. And if you are the first time you are joining us on today's topic, welcome. And be sure to join the family by hitting that subscribe button. And I promise you, every Friday I'm bringing you the best of spoken word, poetry, and life lessons and relationship lessons. I promise you guys. So thank you so much. So without further ado, let's get down to it. Okay guys, the topic: how to keep yourself self-motivated. So truth be told guys, in our everyday life, when we do things, like for instance our work, like where we work, like we're at our place of employment or at our businesses and all that, or maybe it's like working out, exercising, or at the gym, wherever you do your workouts, or in our relationships. Truth be told, that doing the same thing the same way over and over again, that it ends up being a routine, 3 months down the line, or few months, or after some time, we tend to get bored. We're not motivated anymore to do it. Why? Because that thing ends up being in our subconscious mind, and like we don't get excited by doing those things anymore, and that make us to end up being slack in our daily duties, in whatever we set our minds, our hearts to do, or in whatever that we are supposed to do in order to achieve results that we want. How did I come up with the topic how to stay self-motivated? It's because myself, like in my personal experience, there are things that I have done, and when I do them like consistently, so to an extent that it ends up being a routine, then I end up being bored. And you know that moment where doing something is now on your subconscious mind, you don't have to like think about it before you do it. You don't have to like how do I put this? Nothing inspires you to say, let me do it. Like you end up being bored, and then because it doesn't challenge you, because I believe that as human beings, we need challenging things to stay motivated, to stay like to continue doing what we're doing. We need to stay motivated and excited about doing that thing every time when we have to do it. So personally, for instance, I have like a workout routine. Actually, like every year I like have a timetable of these are the workouts that I'm going to start doing. And yeah, you know, we all have goals. I have my goals of the body that I want to have, maybe at the end of winter or at the end of summer and all that. So I have a routine. Okay, let me just tell you, every day at 6 a.m. I work out, right? So I used to have that kind of a routine whereby I would say for the first 15 minutes I'll be skipping rope, maybe 1000 skips and all that, and then the other 15 minutes then I'm going to do maybe full body workout or abs workout and all that. And then I think I did that for like January, February. I was doing that like every day, 6 a.m. I would wake up, skip rope, and then the other 15 minutes it's another exercise. And it got to a point whereby I was like bored with the routine of like that 30 minutes workout of 15 minutes rope jump and 15 minutes exercises. And so I had to find a way. I had to find a way on how to stay motivated for me to be able to still wake up each morning and work out and still achieve the results that I'm looking for. And so the strategy that has worked for me is to change whatever that you're doing. So how to stay self motivated is to change the routine. For instance, let's say you are working at a certain company and then it's your job. Maybe you've worked there for like the whole year and then you don't even have to think about what you need to do every morning. You already know, I get to work at 9, I do 1 2 3, and then that's it. And then it comes to a point whereby you get bored. Honestly speaking, we are humans, we evolve, our minds evolve and all that. And then in order for us to achieve the results that we need or that we want, or the results that at the end of the day will make us better persons, then we need to stay focused and stay motivated. Because the reason why I said the topic is self-motivated is because at times we know no one is going to come at your desk at work and tell you need to stay focused, you need to, things like that. Sometimes you just need to motivate yourself in order to achieve the results that you want. So what has worked for me is that right now, every time when I get to work, I know that this is what I'm doing and this is what it got to a point whereby like I got bored and sometimes I would slack and not do the things that I'm supposed to do because like they don't challenge me anymore. So what has worked for me is that I change the routine. For instance, if I was used to get into work and do a certain thing, then I switch those things. I start with a different thing. You know what I mean? And then that has worked very well for me. And then with regards to like when I started talking, I talked about working out. When I changed the routine, like I said before, the first 15 minutes it was like jumping rope for like 1000 jumps. And so I decided, you know what, let me just change things a bit. And then I remember that there's this fitness instructor on YouTube by the name of Billy Blanks. He does like dance classes. He calls them table. Most of you guys know them. And so I switched those workouts to table dances, which also were able to give me the same results and kept me like motivated, because dancing is like a different thing. You know what I mean? So that's how I kept myself to stay motivated in working out all the time. Because truth is, I know people get bored. You come up with a workout routine to say that I'm gonna work out, I'm gonna lose weight and all that, and then the next thing you get tired, and then the next thing you get bored by that routine. It doesn't challenge you, it doesn't motivate you anymore. Because why? It is in your subconscious mind. So the best thing to stay motivated or to stay self-motivated is to change the routine. Google the different workouts that you can do. There are online all the time. You know what I mean? And then at times, obviously, that table workout, like it got to a point whereby I was tired of it. Then I was like, what can I do? Then I decided, let me wake up each morning and go for a jog. That also works out like very perfectly for me, since like it's outside the house, you know what I mean. So it's different, and yeah, I keep on working out. Guys, in order to stay self-motivated, to be at the end, for you to be able to achieve the results that you want at the end of the day, you can't do one thing all the time. You will get bored, and then you will start slacking, and then not being able to do what you used to do. Same thing applies in a relationship or marriage. I've said this before. I think there's a video that I did that said how to keep the spark alive in a marriage. Truth be told, when you are when you are married or in a relationship, doing the same thing over and over and over again, you guys start being bored, and you end up being bored of each other. And the danger of the same routine in a relationship is that someone will start looking outside to see to check whether like there's something fun that they can get outside. You get what I mean? So it's very important to change routines in a relationship or in a marriage. If you guys are used to going out for movies maybe every Friday, and then you start being bored because you know like it doesn't excite you anymore, you know what to expect. You go into a movie, doesn't excite you anymore, change the routine. Go out for dinner or plan a picnic maybe on a Saturday. You know what I mean? Yeah, that will keep the spark alive in your relationship. Same applies in our everyday life, to keep the spark alive in our daily duties at our workplaces, in our workout routines, our meals. To stay motivated, we need to change and spice things up. So that's it. How to keep yourself self-motivated is to change the routine constantly. So yeah, is to change the routine constantly. So that's how you will stay motivated. That is how I keep myself motivated. As I said before, sometimes, someday, no one is gonna come and push you to do what you ought to be doing. You gotta self-motivate yourself. So that's it for today, guys. So if this self-motivation strategy sounds like it can work for you, please do say it on the comment section below. And if you think that maybe your routine, maybe you have a strategy that works best for you, maybe you have been in a routine, maybe I don't know, for the past year, 2 years and all that, and it worked quite well for you, please do leave it on the comment section below. I would really love to hear from you, and I really appreciate your input, guys. So yeah, thank you so much, guys, for watching until the end. I really appreciate it, guys. So if you haven't joined the family officially, please do click on the subscribe button and subscribe. And if you are a regular, like I said, guys, I really appreciate you. I really appreciate you. So yeah, please, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. And that's it for today, guys. How to keep yourself self-motivated is to change the routine. That's it. Thank you so much for joining us. I really appreciate you. So please do keep well, stay blessed, and I love you.